Okay, looks like we're live. Hey guys, welcome back. Concentric Zero, back playing Valheim. You know the drill. Uh, we'll just get to it. So we left off yesterday with plenty of good progress from the swamp. Found some turnips, obviously. Got some pretty sweet root armor, right? Kind of kitted out now. I've got a lot of iron to smelt, an excessive amount of iron, I would say. I think that my first action today, well, let me back up a little. My overall goal for the day is to be at least fully prepared for Bonemass, if not defeat Bonemass. That's my sole goal, and I think my first step to that is going to be building another little smelting area. Or I should say, redoing my smelting area, because I'm not going to keep the old one once I've redone it. And also, I don't really want to keep it little. So, what I'm saying is, a lot of a lot of that was not quite accurate. But, alright, so these are all full. So I think that my plan of action is this. I'm going to go ahead and put some metal in the smelters, just to get them cleared out. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go try to do a handful of Black Forest dungeons, because I need more Surtling cores. I think ultimately I want to have 4 kilns and 5 smelters. I think that is kind of the golden ratio there. Just because every kiln makes 25 coal per, like, fill, I guess. If you fill it to the brim with materials, it's 25. And then every smelter takes 20. So it should be a 5 to 4 ratio, or 4 to 5, depending on how you want to look at it. So that's what I'm going to aim for. I have an excessive amount of stone, so I think what I'm going to do is create basically a stone structure to put all my smelters and kilns on, because right now they're just sitting on the ground, and I don't know why, but placing kilns and smelters on the ground is incredibly frustrating. It seems to be just consistently hard to do. At least hard to do elegantly. You know, there's just like some weird limitations for it. I don't really know why. But, oh jeez, I didn't even know my cart was here. Oops. Sorry, cart. So yeah, I'm just gonna build a stone platform. Ideally not very large, but I do have a ton of stone, so, you know, whatever is necessary, that's what we'll do. I also want to upgrade my mace, because I have enough iron to do that now. And I figure, you know what, why not, right? Might as well. Speaking of, can I upgrade my smith's anvil? Okay. So I can't quite... Okay, so that's 15 and 20, so that's what, 35 iron to upgrade my forge fully. It's a little heavy, but I guess first I'll just do this one. Here. There we go. Forge level 5. Cool. So I still need to cook a bunch of metal. I still need to do all that stuff. But I'm going to go do the dungeons for now. I'm just going to go do the dungeons, collect lots of Surtling cores. We'll get things moving. I don't need my swamp key, because these are just Black Forest dungeons, so I'll actually just put this back. No sense in carrying it along with me. It's just an inventory spot I could be using for literally anything else. And you know what? I will also leave my hoe. Yeah, I mean, I probably don't need my pickaxe either, but I like at least having my basic tools on me, so. Alright. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. I mean, I don't know how far we're gonna get with that. You know? Just sort of remains to be seen. I don't think I've done this dungeon yet, so we'll start here. Burial chambers. Wait, why is it giving me like a title card? I mean, it's a pretty good start. Let's just deposit all the crap I got from the Grey Dwarfs. So, right now I've got 3 smelters, 2 kilns. So I'm aiming for 2 more smelters, 2 more kilns. So that's what? 20 Surtling cores? Not too terrible. It should only take a couple of dungeons. I mean, I wouldn't mind a couple of extra cores, just in case, you know, I need them for anything. But without, you know, without using portals, it's kind of like... the uses for Surtling cores are pretty limited. At least at this exact moment. So, I'm a little bit more okay. There we go. I'm a little bit more okay not having a bunch on hand. So, oh jeez. You know, I brought a torch, didn't I? Why don't I use that? Here. I see. Gotta have both out. Gotcha. Okay. Rancid Remains trophy. Oh shit, I didn't even know you could get a trophy for them. That's crazy. Okay, so I mean, not a bad start. 6 cores already. Just this wing of the dungeon. That's pretty damn good. Hopefully the rest of the dungeon is just as good. Also, side goal. I mean, it's always kind of an ever-present side goal. So, you know, if I'm not actively mentioning it, we're still doing it. I was looking for the merchant. I am very interested in getting that belt that lets you carry more. As well as a fishing rod, as well as everything else. And also condensing down all like my amber and stuff into, you know, coins. Something a little more stackable, I should say. So yeah, if we can find him, that would be pretty handy as well. I don't know that I'm going to make a concentrated effort to do so, but just as we run around and explore, especially new areas, I want to be keeping an eye out for him. I think I already explored this side, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, well, that's this dungeon done. 7 cores, first dungeon, not bad. So, at that rate, you know, 2 more dungeons and we're good. Usually I'd put something there to mark that the dungeon is completed. but that's alright. I'm not that concerned with it. I am, however, concerned with this guy. Whew. Yeah, killing these guys with a mace is significantly harder. It's kind of ridiculous. Right between the cheeks. Alright. So, I'm actually so close to home, I'm just gonna go dump some crap. I know where one more dungeon is, that I think I'll just go and, you know, hit that one. For convenience sake. So let me just drop this crap at home here. Speaking of, what all do we have to drop? Lots of crap. Okay. Okay. I don't remember where I started putting troll hide. I started putting it somewhere else. But I don't remember where that is. So. Oh well. Alright, on to the next dungeon. Get out of here. Alright, so I know there's a dungeon up the road here that I've seen I don't know how many times, but it's on the road back to spawn that I made several episodes ago. It's actually been a little while. Here's some screaming pigs out in the woods. That's fine. No big deal. Here we go. Alright, let's take a look in here. I don't think I've been in this one yet. There's an open door. Oh, maybe I have been in this one. No, I didn't take any mushrooms? No way. There's no way I went through this dungeon and didn't take any mushrooms. Or didn't take that mushroom, at least. Nope, I have been here. Well, son of a bitch. Alright. No, this one's out. Never mind. I just happened to leave a mushroom and fooled myself. Well, that's what I get for not marking the, high. Yeah, that's what I get for not marking that dungeon, but oh well. I guess I just figured it was close to the road, so. Just auto-assume that I had cleared it. Well, in that case, let's just start wandering the Black Forest. I feel like I've seen like a million dungeons in my travels, so. As well as trolls. Come on, everybody. Yeah, I know. I gotta get in there. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess a little extra troll skin never hurt anybody, but I am sort of overflowing with troll hide at this point. I have like 70, 80, and a pretty much fully upgraded set of armor. So I wonder if you can get armor later on that makes it so you don't get wet. They should do that if they haven't already. Make it like a little weaker, but make it like feather armor or something. You know, you make it out of the crow feathers or bird feathers, and like I don't know, some other like high level material. You know, and it's like, you know, maybe it's like equal to troll. Or like slightly weaker. Or it's like equal to troll, but its set bonus is that, you know, your wetness lasts like a quarter of the time. Where you just can't get wet at all with it. That'd be kind of cool. I would honestly, I think I think I would use that over the troll armor. Despite the ease of access to troll hide. I just find getting wet by like falling into a river or like touching the ocean way more annoying. I mean, the sneaking bonus is like cool and, you know, sure, but I don't know. I just don't find myself sneaking that much. It's fun for a bit, you know, but it's definitely not like a main strategy. And there's a troll cave here. It's not exactly what I was hoping for. Of all the dungeons that I saw and just kind of ignored, why on earth can't I find any now? I wish I knew. I wish I had a good answer. Hello? Yeah, like, he didn't even know I was there, I guess. I don't know. The legally blind Grey Dwarf. You love to see it. Oh, well, I've got this dungeon that I like. that I did this to. Why's it gotta look like that? Hold on. Can I right? I just want to not fall to my death when I come out of this dungeon. Also, I'll take this opportunity to dump some crap in these boxes. Like, I don't need all that. It's just totally unnecessary. Alright. I think if I do like a, you know, if I do a well-placed hop. There we go. That poor dungeon. Oh. Hello, everybody. know, that really wound around a lot. What the hell? It's like a maze. And for what? Just some, like, stray skeleton bones. Okay. Well, this side's cleared, I think. Oh. Man, it's so nice getting to the point where you can just face tank all of these dungeons. Alright, so that's 4 more cores. Let's see what lies down here. Nothing. I really wish they use more like verticality in the future in their dungeons. You know? Like I know the dungeons are just like procedurally generated and whatever. But a lot of them have these like little stairs up and stairs down that are just lead to nothing. It'd be cool if the dungeons were like actually quite large and had depth to them. And you know what I was about to say? I know that these rooms exist. And this does like go down a bit. But you see like one of these in every 5 dungeons, 10 dungeons. And there doesn't generally, you know, tend to be much down here. I mean, maybe this one will prove me wrong. Maybe, you know, maybe because I was complaining about it, this one's just going to repeatedly go downwards. Alright. It was kind of cool. I wouldn't see, but this should be like every other dungeon, not like once in a blue moon. I don't know. I just think this is way cooler than the like tight, narrow halls and the kind of winding mess that we usually get. That's all. I thought I heard more skeletons, but yeah, apparently not. Alright, 6 cores, so I'm up to, with what I got before, I'm up to 13. Really glad I put these platforms here now. That was like a giga brain move on my part. Thanks. So I think one more dungeon should do it. Just a matter of finding that dungeon. Yeah, I thought I heard a spawner. path at? Oh wait, this is the path here, isn't it? Yeah, this is it. Pretty sure I've got a little... I guess I actually had a little house right next to, right next to that dungeon. I could have just stopped and slept there, but... Oops. So itchy. God. Alright. I mean, at this rate, probably just be out here all night. I mean, if I were to find another dungeon, I would probably just, you know, just take it. Yep. Commandeer this little, well, okay, never mind. I don't have enough wood. I was gonna say, I'll just commandeer this little troll hole. Troll enclosure. Oh well. I'll just make my way home. Or to the nearest little hut that I built. Which I think I see one now. Yep, sure enough. Can I build like a little roof doodad here? Yeah, there we go. I guess I'll repair a little too. Enemies nearby. But what if I hammer the button harder? Ah. Every time. Every time it warns me about enemies, I just completely disrespect it. Is the rain gonna go away? Come on. Rain, go away. Okay, the rain is persisting. Never mind, I guess. That poor guy. I always love it when they have, like, no clue that you're there. But, like, you're not sneaking. They're just oblivious. You know? Just come sprinting up to them. Weapon in hand, and they're just like, huh? Is somebody nearby? What? Yeah. Wow, this this Black Forest really doesn't go very far, huh? Just ends like 30 feet inland. It's kind of incredible. I think the rain is letting up at least. Thank God for that. Don't do it. Don't do it, just turn around. Tried to warn him. No, don't you do it. Stop. I really don't want to kill you. You're just a little guy. Just a little rascal. Oh. Yeah, I'll place some junk in there. Why not? Alright. Stop. Stop it. The way they run is so goofy. Sorry, bud. You just had to do it. I'm gonna put my bones in there because I don't have a fucking place for bones. So tired. I'm so tired of getting bones. I don't need any more. I'm trying to think of any other, like, painfully obvious dungeons. Can't think of any off the top of my head. Got the two that were like by the roads. Well, let's see how many cores we have, I guess, first. I'm almost certain it's not 20. Oh, that's where my troll skins went. Hold on, let me grab the troll skins out of there. Put him with his friends. Alright. Junk. And then I think the cores were here. So I got 14. Interesting. Oh, okay. What are you guys doing out here? What? What? Are you just fighting a skeleton over there? Was that what it was? Okay, well, as long as they're not breaking my shit, I guess that's fine. Carry on. Saw this sliding fish. Okay, so we've got 14 circling cores. 6 more. Also, I'm just trying to find a place to put these damn mushrooms. Let's do something like this here. Put all the mushrooms up there. And let's take, let's take the carve out. Let's take the carve for a spin, you know? No, jeez. Oh, jeez. How has this happened? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, back it up. Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the wind's fault, I swear. It pushed me into the dock. This fish, he's just checking me out. Stop laughing at me, fish. Stop it. Go away. Actually, you know what? The wind wants me to go the other way. How about we do that? Let's whip it around here. Alright, we'll just keep an eye out for a dungeon, you know, somewhere on the coast. And then, go for that, right? Okay, and the wind is immediately just against me. Cool. Cool. Tell you what, I'll go the other way then. I haven't gone that far. We'll just go with the flow. All right. I will say the Black Forest down this way is definitely the lesser explored of the two. So, probably more likely this one's going to have a easy to access, fruitful dungeon. Maybe that's cope, but it's my story and I'm sticking with it. I'm going to stay hydrated as well. Alright, here we go. Well, let's see what we see. Let's not run into this rock. Whew. Just gonna pull up and park here real quick. Alright, let's see what we got in here. There's gotta be a dungeon in here somewhere. I refuse to believe otherwise. Ooh, that looks like a dungeon there. Yep. Very nice. Let's go ahead and just re-eat our food. Probably not necessary. Oh. Yeah, shit. Well, it definitely wasn't necessary. How could I be so foolish? Well, shucks. Maybe there's another dungeon somewhere? Maybe it's just tucked away? Oh, jeez. Well, this sucks. And I do see like a stone structure here. I guess let's check this out. It's not a dungeon, but... Oh, is this where this is? Oh, shit. Alright. You don't say. Yeah, this is like where my first copper deposit that I mined out. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. It's been so long, but I can't say that I've got like a clear definition of where this is in my head. Oh, I've already done this dungeon as well. Motherfucker. Okay, so this is probably going to be a little bit more plundered than I would have expected. Oh, shit. Oh boy. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I hear you stomping around. Come on. Yes, hi. Hello. Hey, I could be anywhere. I could be anywhere. You're right there. He's confuzzled. Ouch. Come on. Well, shit. Okay. So I guess back to the boat, because... Yeah, I thought this was going to be the lesser explored Black Forest, but... Turns out I am a fool. I'll use this little house over here to just sleep through the night, because it's getting there anyways. Why are the deer gonna be so loud? Hello? Ah, jeez. Every time with this guy. Come on. Please don't go towards my house. Hi. Okay, look, I'm coming to you, alright? Just leave the house alone. Wait for my stamina to regen a little. I really get in there. What? Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Back on the boat we go. On the never-ending journey of finding more Surtling cores. See, it's times like these where I really wish I had found a Surtling spawn in the swamp. Because I know you can get one, I don't know. I've never had so much trouble finding one before. Every swamp that I've come across has not had one. There was the one on that tiny little island, like off the coast, that we saw at one point. But honestly, I have no recollection of where that was. Alright, well, instead of just trying to bang our head against it and get the right numbers and whatever, let's just use what we've got. I can't be bothered getting, you know, enough cores to have exactly the number of smelters and kilns that we need. I mean, we could technically do it with one smelter, one kiln. It'll just take a bit longer. We've got plenty. And seeing now how much I have explored and plundered, it's an uphill battle. It's an uphill battle that is not necessary at this moment. So, I mean, I got enough cores from what I did explore that I think we're going to be better off anyways. So, it's good enough is what I'm saying. So let's just head home. Jeez. And of course, as a running tradition, the wind can't be in our favor for more than 20 seconds or so. Ah, jeez. Honestly, paddling might be faster, but I'm just gonna let it ride. There's a little sandbar here. No, wait. Alright, we're good. Oh, I was trying to maneuver in such a way that we don't hit the sandbar, but I don't want to lose the wind either. the tiny bit of wind that we have. We're like on the edge of the wind. I didn't leave anything out here, did I? No. Great. Okay, well, let's, since we're sort of reprioritizing here, let's dump all our crap to start with. There we go. And it's stolen somewhere, yeah. I forgot I was just processing all the fish. Which, as we all know, you you cut a fish into bits of raw fish at a stew pot, as is tradition. Let me check the turnips as well. They actually might be done. Yeah, it looks like they are. Glad I checked. Our first turnips. My god. Okay, so we're not really going to use them. We're just going to, you know, turn them straight into seeds. Seed turnips. Because that's really kind of the only thing we can do with them right now. If we were just to burn through our 6, that'd be wild. Alright. Just like that. So now I just need to get enough wood for all the coal that we're gonna need, which is a lot of wood. Oh my god. That is a big ass log. What the hell? Is that tree really that big? I got a hard time believing that. I'll be honest with you. Who the hell? What are you doing over here? Get out of here. Okay. During all that chopping, it occurred to me I should probably build the platform with the smelting stuff on it first. That would probably make more sense. You know? Just gonna put a little chest here. My little wood chest. So I'm gonna clean up the logs that I've now got all over the ground. And then I think I'm gonna start trying to section off an area for all the smelters, because I don't really know where I want to put them yet. But I just don't want all these logs laying around while they do it. This log's stuck in a tree. Down from here. Okay. So I'm thinking... I mean, I could do like a platform over here. It's nice and flat. And it's kind of next to my other stuff already. So, or I was thinking maybe over here, just like across the path. But this seems more annoying to deal with, I'll be honest. So maybe let's just do that first spot. That means I have to create a stone cutter. So I need 2 iron and a bit of stone. What am I looking for? I'm just having a complete brain fart. Iron. Looking for iron. Great. Do I not have any iron? Did I use it all? Oh yeah, I think I had like 15. I used it on the fucking... this thing. Okay. Not my brightest moment. Let's grab... coal. Let's put 2 back. Just gonna load up all the smelters and I'll give them a run of iron. Actually, I'll drop all my wood in here too, so my inventory is slightly cleaner. Drop that off and stack iron. It's also just now occurring to me that the stone cutter, I'm pretty sure I remember that you unlock like you get like a grinding stone or some shit. But I think that also improves the forge. I don't know. It's something like that. I'll have to see when I actually make it, but... lots of forge improvements. Lots of forge improvements. There we go. This is where the bones were. Okay. Let's do a couple of repairs. And here as well. I know it's almost nighttime, but I'm just going to go hack down some trees. And also some bushes. Because these are all in the way. Actually, I guess, I don't know, I don't really need to get rid of that many trees, but I sort of just want to, so. I also need to get rid of, or not get rid of, I need to gather some fine wood. I feel like I'm always short on fine wood. Anyway, I think it would really help out if I built up my comfort rating, so that my rested bonus lasts longer. I was gonna say, I thought I heard something getting attacked, but sounds like it was just a pig. Wow. That was really just a domino effect on trees. That was awesome. I'm getting a look at it because that skeleton, but gotta be one of the most satisfying things in this game. It's just the log physics going nuts and like chopping down other trees. I mean, look at that. Oh my god. Holy shit. It tried to come for me at the end. What the fuck? The tree was not playing around. All in the name of industry. Sort of just chopping down trees at random now. At first there was some logic to it, but just kind of gone off the rails. Railings are pissed about it too. I mean, I guess I am kind of like destroying their friends. I don't know. Not really their homes, right? Just like their pals. Just look at this fucking lumberyard. Holy shit. Just eviscerated the whole forest. Good god. Let's deposit all this into our box here. That box is not gonna be adequate storage. Go away. Get out of here. Yeah? Yeah, did that do it for you? What you get when you try to fight the bees? They don't play around. I gotta repair their little houses. Alright. Let's go inside, sleep for the night. And then, I actually want to, there you go. Alright, sleep for the night. And then in the morning, we'll continue chopping. Or I guess, actually, because we have the iron now, why don't we just go ahead and try to build that little, sort of smelting yard. Jeez, I got 50 feathers in there. Oh my god. Alright, just throw it in there. Oh god. Everything's getting so full. Please. Let's just do something like that. Actually, just have it again. Because I only need like 2, I think. Let's grab some... Where's my... there we go. I only wanted the partial stacks. Oh, hey, off-brand. Off-brand offspring. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well on this fine day. Better than this grayling, I hope. Alright, let's see. Need a little bit of wood here. Luckily, I've got a whole box of wood. Or like half a box of wood, but you know. Am I serious about the therapy tag? I mean, I think so, yeah. What's up, man? You got something you want to tell me? Good. I'm happy to hear out any and all issues. I'm not a professional, to be clear, but, you know, I've been through it, so I like to think I have a little bit of experience, regardless. Sharpening stone, yeah, that was it. Let me build one of these inside, because I want to make that sharpening stone. I need one more iron, that's what I'm missing. And I'll just tuck this away somewhere. So I shouldn't really need to use it very often. Just put it up in the attic. There we go. Met a streamer was really negative and she banned you. You're being too positive about men. She apologized for later on her new channel. I see. Yeah, that's pretty silly that anybody would ban for something like that. I don't know why people there is a general tendency for people to be negative. I don't know why. It just, I think as humans, it just tends to be easier or more attractive to be negative than to be positive. You know. So I wouldn't take it, you know, I wouldn't take it too personally. Some people are just like that, and I mean, at least she apologized, I suppose. Also, the second time she was dying from cancer, it was self-diagnosed. She may be fine. Either way, she was an atheist. I knew she was an atheist. I was having a crisis of faith. I told her if heaven was real, I hope she'd go there. She got pissed off and banned me. I see. Oh, Jesus. That sounds like a real mess, then. It sounds like it sounds like you were a pretty avid watcher of this person, huh? At least for a while. Hurt because you were really nice to her and she really appreciated you. And she got angry after you said that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's something that people should really get angry about. But, you know, without knowing too much about the situation, I mean, I don't know, self-diagnosed cancer, that's kind of weird. I don't know, something about that just doesn't sound quite right to me. But at the same time, I'm a pretty avid believer that even if somebody doesn't have a diagnosed illness, and to be clear, you should always try to get it diagnosed. I'm a big supporter of that. But if you're self-diagnosing and doing things like that, I think that itself is kind of indicative of some kind of problem. You know? That's It's not normal behavior to be like, yes, I'm dying from a from a terrible disease such as cancer, and you know, I'm on my way out, and what I, that there's something wrong there. Even if it's not a physical ailment, there's some sort of like mental ailment going on there. So I guess I take it as like, it's messed up what happened, to be clear, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But I think in my mind at least, there's something clearly going on or wrong with this person. And she used to work in healthcare. Interesting. I mean, maybe that lends to the credibility a little bit, but there are plenty of people in healthcare who would have no fucking clue what they're talking about. I mean, I have no doubt they have more credibility than, some schmuck like me, but they are by no means infallible people, But I think a lot of people treat them as such. Not to say you are in this circumstance, but it's just worth keeping in mind. I mean, maybe she's right. Maybe she does have cancer, but just because she was in healthcare and she says she has cancer doesn't necessarily mean that's the case. But it's also, worth, keeping in mind that people who work in healthcare are exposed to a lot of terrible situations. That they're kind of on the front line. Hope she's not dead. Hope she's more or less happy if she is. Yeah, I think that's a healthy way to look at it. Don't, regardless of whether she had cancer or whatever, or if she's still alive or if she's not, ultimately, just wish the best for the person. I mean that as like a holy and genuine thing. Just, there's no sense in wishing ill on anyone. And again, I think it was, even if she's totally fine and healthy and doesn't have cancer now, or whatever, it's indicative of some other problem. How would I deal with how you're feeling right now? Well, I guess let me ask, was this like a long-standing, like, were you in her chat, like hanging out and making friends and being there for her and for like a long period of time, or what was the circumstances for this, I guess I'm just looking for a frame of reference for, was this like a long-standing friendship that was soured, or, you weren't there for long? Okay, I get you. Yeah, I think that ultimately the best thing you can do is, I don't know that you're ever going to fix, if she's got something wrong, whether it be cancer or whether it be something psychological. Felt terrible she was dying, and I was upset right here saying the wrong thing. It felt terrible. I understand. It's hard because no matter what was going on, if somebody's in some kind of pain like that, they can say things that maybe they don't mean. They can take out their anger on people who more than likely don't deserve it. I know that's maybe not a great comfort, and it's still going to feel bad, and it probably will feel bad for a while. But, it doesn't sound like this was a deep-rooted relationship, at the very least. And sometimes, that's just going to happen. People are going to be cruel whether they mean it or not. I think give it some time, and understand that the relationship with this person is not the end-all, be-all of your life and of your being. It's gonna hurt for a while, but I think that if you look back, I think this goes for anybody really. If you look back, you're going to see relationships in your past as well that have had their own ends, for whatever reason, and have felt bad in their own ways. And maybe there were times when you were going through those experiences that you felt awful and it felt even worse, or maybe you didn't really even see the light at the end of the tunnel at that point. It just sucked. But you're here now, and maybe for a time that relationship was good and beneficial, and maybe it made you happy. And at the very least, that if you persist, you're going to run into another relationship like that again. And maybe it'll turn out better that time. You know? I guess I try to take a very... I don't try to really sugarcoat things too much. I don't know. Maybe sugarcoat isn't the right word. But relationships are hard, and life hurts a lot. But there's beauty in that, in a way. In the ability to persist in the face of adversity. You know. And I think that, you know, as far as this particular relationship goes, it could have been better, it could have been worse, but it is what it is. And I don't think you said anything wrong, for what it's worth. From what I've gleaned from, you know, just, you know, you telling me about it here. So I would try not to blame yourself as best as you can. What am I trying to make here? Sorry, I get to rambling on, and I just completely derail what I'm doing. I did not need to grab stone. That was my mistake. Do I have autism? What a funny follow-up question. No, it's not rude at all. There's very little that you could say to me that I would consider rude. It would have to be something like really heinous or cruel. So no worries there. I've never been diagnosed with autism. My dad had autism though, or has autism. He's still kicking. At least he was diagnosed with it at one point, and then pretty much never followed up with it ever again. So I am seeking, you know, a psychologist to help, you know, diagnose that if that is the case. So I'm hoping to understand if I do or not, but it definitely feels like I do sometimes. It's taken a long time to get as in tune with my own emotions as I believe I have, at least. But because my dad and you have something in common. Yeah, I mean, it's very likely. I'm pretty confident that, you know, more people have autism than we think. Or at least have some sort of psychological, you know, differences. I don't know. People are very three-dimensional, much more so than people seem to think. I think I don't much like the word because I feel like it's gotten a little buzzwordy. But I think neurotypical is kind of the minority. And yet things tend to be structured in such a way as to frame them as the majority or as the normal. I hear something getting scratched up somewhere. Yeah, what is getting attacked? Hello? Hold on, I got... Scratch it again wherever you are. Oh shit, okay. I don't know, it stopped now. That was weird. I read my description about mental health issues. I was wondering if I had autism like you did. You know, yeah, I mean, I feel like... I don't know what I've got going on, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna... I don't want to be one of those people that's like, yeah, I'm autistic, but I've never actually had, like, a diagnosis for it. Like, a proper diagnosis. So I don't want to jump the shark on that. But I definitely... There's something up, and I'm hoping... I've got some appointments and stuff lined up. So I'm hoping that within the next few weeks, for me personally, I can, you know, I can get that sorted or get that figured out. So, hey, you know, if you happen to stick around or come visit the stream again, at that point, maybe I'll have a more solid answer for you. But I certainly feel like I feel like I've either got autism or, I don't know, some flavor of social deficiency. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But it's taken many years to get accustomed to my own mind and to become a little more accepting of who I am. So, and I'm not to pat myself on the back too hard, but I am quite proud of that. So, I'm not proud of much in my life, but I am proud of that. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? And you don't have to answer if you're not comfortable. You know, 20. Gotcha. All right. I figured you were probably a little bit younger just by the way you were typing. No offense, of course. Just tend to notice things. Let's see. I gotta build this platform a little more. Yeah, I think, for what it's worth, some people think you're older. Fair enough. Yeah, I tend to, I don't know. It's just this like little part of my brain that just figures things out. I don't really have an explanation for it, but I don't know the abbreviations. Yeah, I like the abbreviations, but I'm kind of in the middle ground. I use abbreviations, but I don't use like, you know, I spell out you when I put apostrophes. I don't capitalize it, but you know, I type in a similar manner to you, but I do use abbreviations, I guess. So maybe that's what gave it away. But for what it's worth, and I do apologize because I'm sure you've probably heard this before, or you will hear this in the next 5 years or so. You change a lot in your 20s, and a lot of people are not emotionally mature in their early 20s, even their mid and late 20s. They're not. It takes a long time and a lot of self-reflection to really figure it out. And some people, if you get that far, you'll start realizing never figured it out. So, you know, you get a little bit more, I guess, lenient. You get a little bit more perspective. Like Tom Scott, I've heard that name before. I don't think I've ever seen any of their content. I literally couldn't tell you the first thing about what they do. So no, unfortunately, I've not. I couldn't say that I like them because I've not seen any of their stuff. I was gonna say you're emotionally mature. Not sure your dad would though. Yeah, no, parents are always harsh in that regard. So don't take it too hard if you can manage it. Though I know from parents it tends to also be a little weightier. Interestingly, the people in our lives who you would think would have the most investment in building us up tend to be the most cruel. But I was very much like that as well, I will say. Always the emotionally mature one of the family. Even when I was like, you know, still in grade school and stuff. But I had a sister who was, she was high strung. I won't go into too much detail, but she was 6 years older than me, and if there was a problem she could get into, she was into it. Seems critical. Best at building you up. Yeah, and sometimes that criticality is, you know, it's necessary. I won't say that it's always negative, per se. It's just, it can be a bit brutal. math, business, and money. Yeah, those are good things to learn from your parents, especially if they themselves are savvy. But you know, I find, and this might not be the case at all with your situation. I do find that, you know, times they are a changin', as someone once said. And sometimes the older generations have a hard time understanding that. So I think learn all you can, but be sure to adapt as well. It's just as important. Not that I know much about business or anything like that, but just from a life standpoint, I suppose. So this is what, 75? So I guess I could just do like one more of these. There. I'm pretty content with that. Am I good at flirting? I would say not at all. I would say I am awful at flirting. My current partner, and really my only partner, basically we were friends for a long time, and it was, you know, completely platonic. So, and then we just, on a whim one day, she was just like, hey, you know, I like you. And then there we go. I was like, well, shit. And we're really good friends, so yeah, I'll I don't mind having a girlfriend who's my best friend. That sounds awesome. Stoked. So she really took the reins on that one. That's too bad. Yeah, probably. She would probably have some words for it, you know, because she likes me, you know, me to flirt more and take her out on dates and flowers and whatever, but not my expertise. Not that I hate doing it, it's just, I don't know, I'm not of that mind. I'm also very much like, I hate gifts, you know, I hate getting like surprise gifts and whatever else, and that feels like it's very in that same vein. Gonna try and flirt with me by saying, hey, you'd like to help me with that? You're funny. Since I got a girlfriend, yeah. So it sounds like you're a girl. All right, interesting. I assume everybody on the internet is a guy because it tends to be very male centric. Unless you are a guy and you're just gay or something, but I mean that's all right too. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Hey, no problem with that, man. I've had the conversation with my partner, and I'm down for anything, but you know, in a relationship. So, but if I wasn't, I would be on the market for both sides. So, what am I doing? Gotta get to talking, and I just lose the thread of everything I'm doing. Hey, maybe in another life, though, man. Maybe. But hey, I do appreciate it. I'm flattered, if nothing else. Get these turning. I'm gonna start building up our charcoal deposits. So what do you do you just float around on Twitch? I mean, I don't know, it's just interesting. I rarely get people who come into my chat, you know, just, as you can probably imagine, for a small streamer, it tends to be pretty quiet, so I'm more than happy to have the company, don't mind, you know, I don't mind that. I'm just curious, you know, what brings you here? Or is it just like, you know, pick a stream out of a hat kind of thing? Oh, looking through the therapy deck. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm glad somebody, somebody was able to see it, and I caught some interest at least. I mean, I don't know if what I said has any, was able to be helpful in any way, but I hope so at least. Why do I have slow mode enabled if I have so many viewers, or so few viewers rather? So many viewers, yeah, as if. Well, I guess my concern was, and I know you probably, I mean, if you go and follow like a lot of larger streamers, you probably don't see this very often. But for smaller streamers, there is a unfortunate number of bots and people who try to like prey on them. So they'll come in and be like, hey, I was just watching your stream and, come check out my content, or, oh, go to this website and we'll help you boost your viewers and make chat stuff. And it's the whole thing. So I could probably turn it off because I haven't gotten one of those in a little while, but as you like first start streaming, you're bound to get a handful of them, is what I've noticed. So, because I started streaming about 4 or 5 months ago, and I streamed for a few weeks, and then kind of had some life stuff happen, and anyways, I won't get into that, but I'm back at it now, and then starting again, I've had it happen as well. So it's just been a recurring trend I've noticed. You miss your girlfriend? Uh-oh. Relationship troubles, or is she just out of town, or? I'm gonna start gathering some wood, just passively. She dumped you? Oh, jeez. You're just going through it, man. You got all kinds of stuff going on, huh? Well, I mean, if you want to chat about it, man, feel free. I mean, I'm more than happy to hear you out. For context, I typically just sit here and ramble to myself about Valheim for hours on end, so this has been pretty stimulating. So, but then we're a long time ago. Oh, I get you. Well, hey, to be fair, don't let the passage of time make you think that you shouldn't care about things, or that some of the worst hurts you can have are things that happened a long time ago. It's all about processing it, and that can take a very long time. So she was depressed, and I was really worried about her. I get you, man. I'm kind of in a flip situation with my partner. I'm pretty chronically / severely depressed, so I totally get that, and I understand how it can be a strain on a relationship and how much the other person can care. So, but she didn't make she felt like she was a burden to me, just worth worrying about. Yeah. Yeah, I've attempted something similar in my relationship before. So, but at the same time, there's a saying that I have. Sucks BS. Yeah, it does just hurt. There's not really a good answer for it, because as I'm discovering now with my own journey, it is very much just a health concern, and you can't force somebody to get help. It's the age old, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That is unfortunately true. I'll share with you something I told my sister many years ago. It was a different situation, but I think about it a lot because it's when I was much younger, but I would consider it a stroke of truth. Her partner, which she was pregnant with his child, was a heroin addict. He was a drug abuser. She didn't know it when she got pregnant, and as things developed and she learned more, obviously it was kind of a horror show. But you know, she was far along and she wanted to keep the baby and she wanted to try. And as time went on, the baby was born and he was healthy, you know, he wasn't using when she was conceived. And then a few months into the baby, you know, being around and being alive, or it might have been a year or more, he overdosed. He overdosed and he passed away. And it was very sad. And, you know, my sister really felt it. And there's a lot of feelings, you know, a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness, a lot of anger, you know, justifiable anger, I would say. Because you've got somebody that you were trying so hard to pull out of the muck that you just couldn't be strong enough for the both of you. And basically what I told her was the whole world could have stopped turning. It could have come to a halt, and everybody could have focused their efforts on making sure this person was okay and forcing them to get the help that they needed. It's just not realistic. And even if it did, there's no guarantee that that person would have gotten any better. You know? And that's, don't get me wrong, I'll be the first one to say that that is shitty, and that sucks to hear, because oftentimes the person who you're trying to help is the person you love the most. It's absolutely not a feel-good thing, but it is, unfortunately, I think, the truth. You know? And I'm sure it's probably not of any comfort to hear it. So I do apologize for that. But for what it's worth, I don't think it's your fault. And if somebody truly wants to push you away, you know, even if you entirely love them, you can't really, you know, force them. Even if you focus your entire life on trying to force them to get help, there's no guarantee that it would work. And it sounds like you tried to help them too. It sounds like you stuck around as much as you could before they pushed you away. So, but it's just food for thought. My main goal or belief is that the processing is the important part. And oftentimes, getting through that processing and understanding hurts and is just very rough. I think you made her happy. I'm sure you did. I'm absolutely certain you did. You wouldn't have been together if, you know. I think that sort of scared her. Yeah. Nine friends beside you, yeah. That all sounds a little too familiar. Used to being betrayed. I get you. That part I can't say that I'm too familiar with, luckily, but yeah, I mean that could turn somebody into that situation. I completely understand that. And yeah, I'm sure that you did make her happy. I don't think, from what I've heard, and I think that you'll probably agree with this, or I hope you will. I don't think it was a personal failing on your part. It's not a measure of your character that you couldn't, you know, pull this person out of the funk that they were in. Oftentimes it is a entirely, you know, medical, chemical imbalance. And it's unfortunate that most of the time that imbalance inhibits the person suffering from it from getting the help that they need. It's a self-feeding issue. It's to be entirely clear, I'm not trying to assign blame to either side. You know, I think you did everything you could, and I think, you know, it sounds like she was genuinely happy with you. But she just had a medical condition, and that's not her fault. But it still hurts nonetheless. Seemed happier by the end. Just miss her. Hope she's still happy without you. Yeah, I think that's as healthy of a mentality as you can have. You know, it's again, you can't force yourself onto somebody or force them to get help. And if they want to leave, then they're going to leave. And, you know, you can still love them and have that feeling for them. And the best you can do, yeah, is just wish them the best. And it's, I don't know, I guess that doesn't really do anything to dull the pain, but it's the only way to sort of cope with it, I think. Sweet dreams. Yep. Sweet dreams are made of these, yeah. Who am I to disagree? Yep. I know of the song. Sing it. Oh, no, I don't sing. No. And I know of the song, but to be completely honest with you, and this is going to sound like psychopathic, so I apologize. I don't listen to music. Like, rarely will I put on music to listen to. I don't know, I don't actively avoid it, it makes it so noisy in my head, you know? It's hard to focus. Some people are like, I absolutely need music to focus, and I'm like the opposite. So I don't tend to listen to much music, so. Well, I have heard the song. I wouldn't say that I know the lyrics, though. If I did, I would sing it, but just per request. But I unfortunately do not. Let's load these back up. I'm going to do another round of smelting. So do you tend to, I mean, if you're on Twitch, I imagine you probably, well, I don't know, Twitch is kind of branched out a little bit. Do you do a lot of gaming or anything like that? Or do you, do you just watch like just chatting kind of streams, or? I mean, imagine you said you're just looking through the therapy tag, so imagine you don't mind too much what you watch. It's more of a community thing, I imagine. Both? Yeah, fair enough. I get that. Weirdly, I don't actually tend to watch Twitch much myself. Much more of like a YouTube kind of person. Let's throw on like a long video. But let's put this boar jerky away. Waltito the Dorito. Is that is that just off the cuff, or is that like a streamer? that would kind of make a stellar streamer name, I'll be honest. Waltito the Dorito. I mean, I guess he probably couldn't use Dorito, but it's a cat. Wait, is that a thing? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick. What the hell is that noise in game? I feel like screeching. Oh. Oh, I see. He's so cute. Big fluffy orange boy. Balthazar Balthazar the Third. It's quite interesting naming schemes. I mean, he looks very fluffy. My partner has a, she has a big fluffy orange cat. A big orange boy. Similar, but I think he's a bit older. A bit older than Waltito. than Mr. Dorito. If he can be named as such. Gotta waddle all this metal to the smelters. Come on, stamina, get back. There we go. Alright. Don't just bite my ass and run away. Go on. Get out of here. Okay. And I think... Oop, that's the wrong side. There we go. Oh yeah, that's actually exactly the coal that we need. Perfect. It all works out in the end, huh? Barking deer. So is this Waltito, Waltito the Dorito? Is this like a? Is this a famous thing? Is this? I'm gonna sound like the biggest fucking cringe boomer you've ever heard. Is this one of them TikToks? Perhaps even a instant gram. God, I feel myself dying inside saying that. Oh, that was brutal. Well, we've got most of our iron cooked up, at the very least. I think this should be the last big batch of it. I'm going to use a lot of it to upgrade my mace, and maybe my axe if I'm feeling particularly adventurous. And then, what else was there? I had some other goal that I wanted to... I was cooking all this iron for... What was it? Let me go take a look. Something at the forge. Oh, let's take a gander here. I could make an iron pick, but that's kinda unnecessary, to be honest. I like my shitty antler pickaxe. upgrades. Iron mace. Bump it up by like 6. That's not bad. Let's do that. Let's do that to start with. Nice, and it's maxed out. Cool, cool. Then axe up by 5. I guess I could. I don't feel like I get enough mileage out of the axe for that to really matter. I'm also just trying to sort of kill time until my turnips grow. Grow faster, damn you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, so I also need to think. So, for bone mass, let's see. I also want to do a medium healing. Yeah, I should make a few of these. Oh, they have frost resistance as well? Oh, shit. Make some of those later. 4 blood bags, 10 raspberries, 1 dandelion. Do I actually have more? Oh, I got a fair whack of bronze, actually. Let's do... Yeah, 10 resin, 30 fine wood. I don't have the fine wood, so never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's do 10 of those. I've already forgotten what I needed because I got distracted. 1 dandelion, 4 blood bags. Gotcha. Dandelion. And 4 blood bags. There we go. Alright, throw this upstairs, get this brewing. Very nice. This doesn't have any upgrades or anything. Yeah, no. It's just this. Cool. Okay. I'll let that brew in the meantime. There. I do want to make this big ass axe though. Where's it at? It's battle axe, yeah. 70 slash. 200 durability. Oh. Yeah, I might have to throw that together. And I think yeah, that was all the iron. Actually I have 30 iron in here. I didn't even realize. I think with all of that together, yeah, 35, 30 ancient bark, 4 scraps. I could do that. Could piece that together. And then 35 of this. $15 iron? Do I have? No, I think I might have enough actually when the rest of that finishes. Oh shit. Might be kind of goated. Sweet. Alright. Give this bad boy a whirl, I think. Turnip still looking good. Nice. Rest of the iron is done. Can throw an upgrade on this axe. And then it's just a matter of fucking turnip time. just want 15, and I forgot how much ancient wood, or ancient bark. Let's just upgrade it like that. Alright. Well, just burned through the vast majority of my iron for not the greatest reasons, but I had nothing else to spend it on, so at least not yet. Where can I shove my... Sure, I'll put it there. Great. Okay. So let's have a little think here. So while I'm... Hello? It's a fish. So while I'm waiting on these turnips to fully grow, I think I'm going to go out and try to find the merchant. It's probably a futile effort, but I am determined. Can I actually... I'm so confident. So confident that I'm going to find the merchant that I'm going to cook my fish and take it with me. For context, I cannot get any more fish until I find the merchant. Unless I happen to get lucky and they jump on land. Like fools. But 15 minutes, okay. Not bad. Alright, cool. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't need to use the fish that much. Yummy. Oh, it gives a lot of health, actually. I thought it gave stamina. Oops. Well, still, actually, that's kind of better, even. So I'll just focus on using my honey and carrots, and then, you know, if I get into a sticky situation, we'll whip out the fish. I hear somebody out here grunting and groaning. No, this guy. Oh, wait, my fish. I forgot. Hold on. There we go. Phew. Bozo moment. Alright. I could try this axe out on this guy. Hey, come here. Get away from my cart. You make me break it. Oh my god, the wind up. Oh, feels hefty though. Alright. So that attack is like a quick jab. Quick jab with the tip. Alright. I think I've got an idea how to work this thing. I'm just gonna use it instead of... Oops. I don't want to keep that. I'll put that away. I'm just gonna use it instead of my axe, instead of my wood chopping axe. You should be able to achieve the same thing, but it's also just a big fuck off axe. So it's kind of ideal. Peak performance, I would say. Okay. And you know what? I'm so confident that I'm going to find the merchant. I'm going to take every bit of my money with me. Bold fucking strategy, I know, but... Alright. There we go. We're going to take the big boat, too. Which I'm going to make sure is repaired first. Missing required crafting station. There we go. I'll do a quick munch of honey. Alright. So I think that the slowest paddle. I'm gonna scrape the dock, aren't I? Oops. Oops. So I think that the island that I've been exploring, that had the swamps and whatnot on it, is like straight ahead of me. Which is unfortunate because the wind is in the opposite direction, as always. But let's head that way anyways. Did somebody message me? Just checking real quick. I mean, it'd be cool if I found a sea creature. Creature? I was saying creature and critter at the same time, and it just turned into that. It'd be cool if I could find one of the sea creatures out here. One of the ones with the barnacles on their back. But, that would involve some level of luck. We need to move our way around to the Black Forest. Which actually I think I'm going the wrong way for. if I'm thinking about it. Because I have the little outpost over on the other side that I used for the Elder before. So I should probably head towards that. Because I have not explored that Black Forest, like, at all. Pretty much. Alright, here we go. Back to the no-wind gang. Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna paddle the length of this continent real quick. Hold my mead. Oh, good. What am I scraping on? Oh, I see. There's a log. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Keep it going. Don't get stuck. Okay. Whew. Also, I could just see... I can just see the arrow of my... Oh, there it is. Only the arrow is showing up for a moment. There was no support pole. Kind of goofy looking. There we go. Now we're cruising. Damn. I actually have a good angle of wind for once. Fucking schmoovin'. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Hold it together, boat. Don't fucking crumble on me. Oh, God. I gotta stop going so close to the coasts. Alright, there should be... There's a swamp here. Was this... Oh, and is this right? Maybe it was around the swamp. I forgot how big of a fucking house I made here. Jesus Christ, this thing's huge. It's bigger than my normal house. Holy smokes. I mean, I'd be foolish not to stay here tonight. Got like a 5-star hotel. Oops. Jesus. Can't sleep at this time. No, I guess it's not been that long. Alright, next I'll continue on then. Ah, jeez. I just repaired this boat. Come on, man. I say come on, man, but it's really just my own fault. Also, back to paddling. Tragic. Very tragic. Ugh. God, I'm just stretching like crazy. I don't know why. I feel like I'm all stiff. Yeah, I'm getting sick or something. So we already explored that swamp. Without much gain. But I think the Black Forest is after this swamp. Pretty sure. I don't know. We'll see. Nope, still, nope, keep paddling. Go on, get back to it. I'm trying to stop you from paddling. Floating fish out there. So majestic. Yeah, we got a little bit of wind. I'm waiting for it to adjust so that it's against me again. Or rather, I have to adjust so that it's against me again. Apparently. Alright, so up here in one of these little inlets, we should see our signpost, indicating that the Elder is up there. Cutting that turn is crazy. Doing the boat drift. Oh, come on. The wind didn't move that entire trip around the side, and then as soon as I get... This game hates me. This game despises that I want to travel. I know I could probably, like... You know, you do, like, the skiing thing, where you go, like... Actually, is it even skiing thing? I don't know, man. You do the thing where you go, like, diagonal, and then diagonal again, and you just, like, zigzag back and forth so that you can, you know, have that stability. I'm sure I could do the same thing with the wind, but I'm just stubborn. Also, I don't know if it's technically faster. It might feel faster, though. I'm just in a constant battle with the wind at this point. And you know what? If it doesn't want to be on my side, then fine. Okay. Actually, I was going to say I have a path here, don't I? Ow. Hold on. Ow. How do you curve your arrow? Stop it. What an asshole. Boom. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just poke you to death with the axe. I'm gonna chop you with it. The most insulting death. Man, this seems kind of crazy. I don't hate it. I think it's probably better when you have, like, a bunch of enemies, you know? You got, like, 5 enemies you're killing at once. It probably really goes crazy, but it's not bad. Seems to be a perfectly functional axe as well, which is kind of nice in its own right. Sure. Play some stacks there. Sleep for the night. I think in the past, when I played this game before, I would get this battle axe, and it would essentially replace my main weapon, my shield, and my axe. And have like a triple function. So my toolbar was just like ultra compressed. Which was kind of fucking sick. But I'm liking, you know, playing with the dagger or mace or whatever a little too much. Also, the mace is just, I think it's not completely necessary, but it's pretty necessary for the swamp. You don't have to have it technically, in the same way that, you know, you can eat soup with a toothpick. You don't need a spoon, technically. Maybe a bad comparison, but you get the idea. It's an exercise in futility. So I do see another swamp down there, which is kind of crazy, because I wish I had a... I don't know, I wish I had seen that at some other point. But whatever. Just looking around for the merchant, who could really be anywhere. I'm pretty sure they only spawn in the Black Forest, though. I don't know, maybe they changed that, but... I knew I heard a troll. I don't know that I necessarily want to fight a troll, to be honest. I think I'd much rather just go the other way. It's not even that I think I'd have a hard time. I just don't want to fight them. It's just bothersome. I mean, there's absolutely, like, no guarantee that the merchant is in these woods. And yet I'm looking around with such certainty. When in fact it's pretty unlikely. Also, there's another troll there. So we're just gonna avoid that. I don't know of any way to find the merchant mapless other than blind wandering. I don't know that there's any stone that, like, marks. What was that? Oh, it was just thunder, I guess. It sounded like something stomping. Yeah, unless there's a similar, like, boss style runestone that marks where the merchant is. I don't think there is. Then, you know, you just gotta find it. That's the answer. Just find it. You know, no big deal. Which I will say, significantly easier with a map. Because you don't even need to see them. As long as you get close, their little, like, merchant bag icon shows up, and you're golden, you know? There have been times when I explored and, like, didn't see anything, and then I looked back at the map, and lo and behold, not even on an area I explored. It was, like, beyond the edge of my exploration. The merchant was there, so I have no such benefit with this run, and that sucks. That sucks a fatty. But I think I've explored this Black Forest thoroughly enough. It's not perfect, but I've sort of combed it well enough that I don't think I've, you know, haphazardly missed the merchant. So I guess let's see if we can make our way out of here. It is probably really stupid to try to turn this the way I'm trying right now. Alright, hold on. Can I, like... try to push the nose of the boat myself. Jeez. Oh, I'm really stuck in here, huh? Alright, hold on. You know what? Let's just back out. I didn't want to do it, but I think it's the only easy, safe way to get the hell out of here. Okay. We're gonna whip our ass in right around here. And got the wind on our side and everything, so we should be cruising. It's a stormy wind too. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Ah, jeez. Oh, wait. Save me, waves, save me. Nice. Ooh, right, this leads into this area. Yeah, we're just gonna avoid that. Yeah, jeez. I now remember why I didn't want to go this way. Didn't occur to me before. Okay. I think if we just give it a wide berth, right? I think we're okay. Jeez, the wind is really against me every step of the way, huh? I'm trying to do the zigzag technique I talked about earlier, but I don't think it's quite worked out. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna pass kind of close to this plains biome, and I could very well just get murdered doing it. You know, let's just to really prepare. Maybe there's a small chance that I can take like one stabbing, you know, if it comes to that. Oh my god, I hate how close I'm getting. Oh my god, I see a death skeeto. I pray to God he does not see me. I don't think he does. Must go faster, must go faster. The planes on either side. Oh no, what have I gotten myself into? This shit's bad. Okay, I think I'm okay, actually. This channel is plenty wide enough to not really have to get close to either side. I just really need the wind to stay in my favor. I'm gonna get gruesome if it changes. Oh, that looks cool. I'd love to explore some of this shit, but that's a ways out. Okie doke. So here's another black forest that we can take a look at. Immediately see anything that catches my eye. Because the merchant should be pretty distinct. They have like a peace bubble around them. You can't, you can't attack them and deal damage to things. So it kind of like distorts the area around them. So you can see it from a little ways out, but as to how useful that is for me finding them, and could be better. Alright, let's do a little excursion here. It's a pretty thick black forest, though. Now I could go through these Black Forest dungeons and get some more Surtling cores. But don't really want to at the moment. I've kind of shifted gears already. Doing more dungeons and finding more cores is just... I'll do it at some other point. It's on my radar, but it's not high up there. I think that's Plorns just past that tree line over there. Just don't really want to get too close to that. Oh, is this another Elder Shrine? I mean, it literally can't be the same one. So, yeah. Oh, shit, okay. Cool, so this same continent has 2 different Elder Shrines. It's kind of nutty. Yeah, cool. Alright. I mean, I've already got the other one marked and set up, so... I don't know why I would ever come use this one. No, this just kind of seems like an aimless wander, and it, you know, in some respects it kind of is. But it is also just me sort of mentally marking and clearing areas that have now been explored. At least as far as, you know, the merchant is concerned. Okay, well, a damn shame. I mean, I don't consider myself to be 100% thorough. So maybe there's a chance that they're still in there somewhere. But I think I did a pretty good enough walk around, look around, you know. Unfortunately, I'm pretty confident they're not in there. This isn't the opposite side of that swamp, is it? No, this is a different swamp. Because I know I've explored one of the swamps that was on the other side from the direction I went. But it is not this one. This is a completely different swamp. Potentially might have the Bonemass spawner in it. So I'll have to keep that in mind. There's a black forest there. I'm going to try to swing around and go into it from the other side. I just want the swamp behind me. Not that it really matters that much, I guess, but... Wait, what the hell? Are these? Yeah, these are the sea creatures. What? You guys are so close to land, huh? I didn't know you could spawn that close. That feels kinda crazy, I'll be honest. Also, they don't really seem to care about... Oh my Jesus Christ. Out of here. Are you going under? No. Okay. Oh my god, there's a leech attacking my boat. Oh wait, no, he's not attacking my boat. He's just encircling, trying to get me. Oh, now you care. You keep groaning if I stop hitting you. Like, can I wait like a moment and you chill out, and then I'll just keep mining? No, doesn't seem like it. Alright, alright. What the fuck is happening? What? Huh? I have a leech in my boat? What is this? Hello? Oh, my poor boat. I don't want to damage my boat, but he's like... What? He's in my chair. What's that? Huh? Am I about to be, like, killed by leeches out in the middle of the ocean? What is this? There we go. Alright. You know what? I mean, I can just drive now. Later. Just bonk the leech on the head. Alright, let's go to this other one. I'll load up on shitting. Oh my god. The waves coming after me. Christ. Alright. So let's... I'm going to assume this guy's going to react a little bit faster than the first one. Yeah. That's more what I expected. You're not going to let me mine this one out. I don't even know why I'm going to start trying. I don't know, maybe I would have had time, but... Yeah, okay, I probably would have had time. Whatever. I got like 30. It's a pretty big success considering they're just out here hanging out, I guess. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just chilling out in like a bay. Wild. Absolutely wild. Big swamp. Ah, shit, maybe I should have gone to the Black Forest on that other side. Paddling to the end of the swamp is going to be a little bit of a bitch. Wow, just keeps going, huh? Well, I mean, no, this might be the place to, you know, come take a look. I'd be shocked if there wasn't a Bonemass spawner in here. Almost caught a fish. What did I hit? Why did my boat crunch? What? Stop it. Oh my god. Can we not do this? Oh, jeez. Okay. You're really gonna make me do it, huh? Get away. Get. Oh my god, is that coming for me? What are we doing? Make sure I'm gonna run into land. Oh shit. Well, this has gone a bad way, I would say. Jeez, I really gotta stop shooting my own boat here. Leave me alone. I think it might have. Okay. Let's head back to that Black Forest. I mean, that was a cool bit, but I'd really like to not have my boat shatter in the middle of the ocean. Oh, let's say half health, actually. This thing's sturdier than I gave it credit for. Never mind. I mean, I still want to go repair, and I still want to take a look at this Black Forest, because apparently this is the largest swamp to ever exist. Or at the very least, just very long, I guess. In either case. Throw down a workbench. Oh, a workbench. There we go. And fully repaired. Very nice. All right. I guess we'll just leave our boat there for a few minutes. I'm gonna go take a look around this Black Forest. Is that a workbench? No. Just some stairs. Yeah, stupid serpent. Kinda wish I had killed him, but all of his shit would have just fell into the bottom of the ocean, so not much of a purpose. This is certainly a deep black forest, so... just as likely to have the merchant as any other, I suppose. Oh my god. Come on, everybody get close. Cuddle in. Alright. That's a pretty effective use of the axe, I would say. Okay, so this does connect over to the other side, it seems. God, we have a full-on clan war going on over here. Treemen versus skeletons. Versus me. Balls. Alright, well. I mean, no sign of the merchant, even still. Which is a big suck. I thought that was some kind of like fucking Loch Ness monster for a second. Like that was its body. This little like neck and then a head. Oh my god, that kind of scared me. Like my brain saw it and I went, obviously that's like a sea monster or something. You know? It's like the serpent I just fought, but why is its body like so fat? Like, oh. That was freaky. well. Let's, I guess, continue sailing. Maybe we'll see that serpent again. Maybe it'll be low health still. If we do, we should try to bait it to land and, you know, do the deed. Guy was just enjoying his island. I thought he was going to throw a rock at me or something, but no. He's just hanging out. Oh yeah, it is the serpent. Oh shit. He's still around. Alright. Well, I don't think that hit, but... yeah, whatever. Whatevs. I'm not gonna try to, you know, coax him over, but... just kinda hoping you would show up. Little wriggly bastard. Man, that island over there looks crazy. Pretty sure that's like plains on the side of a mountain. They got some shit going on. Good God. Oh, come on. Don't make me lose the wind. Alright. Pretty much lost the wind. Why you gotta do me like that? What the hell? What did I just hit? What? Was that a leech? Oh, yeah, it was. I was like, oh my god, did I just obliterate like a poor fish? That was terrible. Oh god. You know, I think that swamp is the one that I've explored. I think that's like that lonely tree that I had seen. This doesn't seem right. More plains? Unless this isn't the same Black Forest and swamp area that I had explored. Which might honestly make sense. But I do kind of just... I do just want to, you know, whip back around, and I want to explore this Black Forest before I get too far, you know. Whoopsie. Okay, I'll scrape the boat a little, but that's good for it. It needs a good scraping every now and again. Cleans the wood off. Man, it'd be sweet to find the merchant on like a little island like this. Just like kind of out of the way, you know? But I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe I'll make this into like a little home for the night. Oh. That barrel just went. Yeah, maybe I'll make that into a little home for the night. Just to avoid having to boat through the night again. I startled those deer in sequence. What the fuck? Very uncertain deer. Yeah, no luck here either, I think. There's only so many places he can be. So it sucks, but we're narrowing it down. Hi. Okay, come on. Wow. Thought I could block that just fine with that, but... I don't really want to be fighting this guy, but... just gotta take out my frustration on somebody, you know? There we go. Oh, no. Alright, well. Is what it is, I suppose. Shit. Let's go throw it on a bed and campfire in that little hovel. What the hell is that down there? Is that a Grey Dwarf? Oh yeah, it is, okay. I don't know why, it looked like a Draugr, but it was just very clearly not in the swamp, so... it's just a bit concerned. For the briefest of moments. Okay. Can I do like a... you know, maybe get one of those and one of those. The best roofing you've ever seen. It was cobbled together. Bullshit. Alright, well. This has been a very unfruitful journey. Pretty disappointed overall. Yeah. I think that... So I'm going for about 3 hours. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for now. I don't feel like I made really any progress today, which kind of sucks. I don't really like that feeling. But, I mean, I smelted iron. I got more smelting infrastructure going, upgraded my tools a bit. I mean, there was a little bit of progress in that regard. I'm just trying to do like more quality of life stuff at the moment. So I got the turnips slowly churning away. I got the medium health brew on its way. You know, we'll get there, I guess. But, yeah. In any case, next stream, I will probably just take all my money shit home and maybe stuff it in the attic or something and just try to forget about it for a while. And then we'll do a little bit more, probably a little bit more farming, actual like farming of the turnips. You know, start getting larger volumes of those, start seeing what foods we can make, get that whole thing, you know, cooking. Pun not intended. And that shouldn't take too long, but at that point we'll start hunting down Bonemass. I mean, I know where the tablet thing is that points to him, so I can, you know, throw together some supplies and equipment and start heading that way. I should probably start brewing even more potions just to have some on hand. I'd like to take like, you know, 6 healing ones and 6 poison resist ones or something. But I think I want to bring a spare armor set, maybe. Or at least maybe a couple spare potions, just in case I die. You know, I hate planning on dying, but I don't think it's a bad call. So, but anyways, that's my intent for next time. So, I know this time wasn't terribly productive, but they can't all be superstars, you know. So you gotta have the little bits too. So, but in any case, Off-Brain Offspring, I don't know if you're still here, man, but thanks for dropping in and chatting. I hope any advice that I gave or any thoughts that I had were helpful. Seemed like you're really having some trouble, so, but I appreciate you coming in nonetheless. To anybody watching now or in the future on, you know, YouTube, thanks so much for that too. You know, I have like 3 subscribers now, I think. It's insanity. You know, and I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. So I enjoy it for what it is, and I hope people can start to accumulate and, you know, maybe share a like mind with what I'm trying to achieve. So, but even if they don't, I don't mind just hanging out and playing games. You know, if a couple of people like it, I consider that a great success. So, anyways, I've rambled long enough. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.